Hello everyone. Our video today is targeted towards employees of US tech companies, be it Apple, be it Google, Nvidia, Meta, and others. What should they be doing if they have ESOPs and RSUs? Well, Nasdaq and S&P 500 hit a new high yesterday, and that prompted me to make this long pending video as to what big tech ESOP and RSU holders should be doing in this situation. And also, is your family prepared to contribute 40% of your ESOP or RSU value to Trump in case of any unfortunate incident? Well, if you want to know the answers, let's move forward. Some of the questions which relate to our stocks would be, what is the impact of the war going to have on our US stock portfolio? How does Anthropic, OpenAI, Elon Musk, and others impact my company? And how do these multi-billion-dollar investments in data centers and other AI-related infrastructure impact my company? Let us try to answer this in the next couple of slides. But first, please take this seriously. Do share this message with friends and family who may be working with these companies or any other companies from US. It might save them or their family a lot of money. Let's speak about this US estate tax, which many people are still not aware of. Let's just make it interesting by calling it the Trump tax. There is a 40% estate tax on US assets over $60,000. That means if anybody has assets more than $60,000 in US companies, US funds, they are liable for US estate tax at 40% if something happens to the investor. So if a non-US investor passes away holding more than 60,000, 40% of the value goes to the US government. For example, a portfolio of 500,000 will have an estate tax of almost 176,000 US dollars. And given the US debt position, I don't think there will be any respite from this. It will only get worse from here. So very important takeaway that is. And then now message for the employees, ESOP and RSU holders, well, concentration risk. Being vegetarian, I'm going to say don't put all your calories in one dish, balance your financial diet. Having more than 40, 50, 60% of your portfolio or net worth in a single stock is very risky and not advisable. Even strong companies can face challenges. In the past, we've seen Oracle, Meta, Amazon, Microsoft, all have had difficult phases in the past few years. Earlier, all these companies were indulging in buyback to deploy their extra cash. Now they're borrowing, be it Oracle, be it Google, Amazon, Meta, Microsoft, and others. They're all borrowing. They're investing in data centers, other AI-related infrastructure. So Google recently issued a 100-year bond. From being cash rich to being debt laden, of course, the valuations can take a hit in the next few years if returns from these new projects take time to come. Tax inefficiency, if there is a sudden requirement and you need to withdraw from these investments, you could move into higher surcharge brackets. So better way is to plan it in a staggered manner so that you're not paying as much tax or as much surcharge as you could call it. And keep your emotions out. A lot of people think that if you're going to sell your own company, ESOP or RSU, you're not trusting your company. Well, actually, it's not that way. It just means that you're building a safety net for yourself and your family and ensuring long-term freedom. So think about it. Key takeaway for Indian and global investors, your career is already invested in your company. Your portfolio should dance to a different rhythm. It cannot all be at one single place as such. There are plenty of avenues to create a solid global portfolio to take advantage of all the emerging themes, be it AI, big tech, rare earth, defense, EV, consumption, etc., etc. Well, now your next question will be how many shares to sell, how to diversify, does Gift City work, does Ireland domiciled funds work, other global jurisdictions, or a trust structure. Well, each of these are very specific to your individual position. So we will need to work that out and answer it specifically for you. So let's discuss further. Reach out. Hope you like this video and do reply if you knew about the US estate tax or you didn't know about it so that we can discuss further. Do share this video with other US company employees, your colleagues if you're working in one of them. They will definitely benefit from it. And thank you for it. Thank you. Good day.